हेलो हेलो हेलो। चलो अब कैमरा सही है। हेलो एंड वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस। क्या हाल है भाई सभी के? जल्द से जल्द भाई लाइक कर दें एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दें। लाइक कर दो, शेयर कर दो भाई, जैसे और भी लोग आए देखें। आज जल्दी भाई कोऑप कह रहा हूँ, डिवीजन में स्टार्ट करेंगे, बाद में अगर कोऑप भी खेल लेंगे। कनेक्टेड। ये हमेशा राहुल दे रहा है यार, रायकाड़ वाला दे ही नहीं रहा है। आओ भाई अब स्पिन किया जाए, देखते हैं कुछ देगा तो सही। हट साला बेकार।
भाई मुझे लगा उस टाइम राहुल देगा, पर दिया ही नहीं। ऐसा करके कोई फायदा ही नहीं। जल्द से जल्द भाई लाइक कर दो भाई। लियो मेसी नूनो मेंडिस को क्या हो गया भाई हमेशा उसका कंडीशन हमेशा ही खराब रह रहा है। नूनो मेंडिस एंड बेस्टोनी का भी। ओपोनेंट भाई अच्छी टीम है यार। चेल्सी को टोपी। टीम अच्छा बिल्ड हुआ है। इसका डिफेंस अच्छा है, डिफेंस में अच्छे से करना पड़ेगा। सर्जिनो को ले आना चाहिए था, बट कोई ना।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's in space and looking for options. He's cut it out. Now this can he finish?
ओ बचा गया।
And that's what you call
क्लियर करना
inspired
पड़ेगा है, पास
goalkeeping.
दे रहा था मैं।
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Beckham to take it as usual.
You start as you mean to go on, Peter. Make this a good one.
And it's been taken short. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, that was vital.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Ajax have the chance to go the other way.
यार भाई
Cuts out the supply.
पास निकला नहीं यार सही से।
When you think great defenders,
You've got to think Cannavaro.
yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality.
Oh,
अरे
that's terribly mistimed.
कैसे
And
फाउल
it's
कर
there.
दिया भाई।
Penalty. Ajax really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed
यार मैं
himself to
गिराया नहीं
this.
भाई वो।
The goal scorer. Ajax finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
David Beckham.
Odo. Now it's Palmer. Palmer stood his ground strongly. Caceres promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Now there's a
ना
fine.
नहीं 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 मार देना चाहिए था.
Oh, he's having a shot. Really well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinct.
And a chance!
यार नहीं नहीं नहीं
Fine
पास देना
stroke
था
from the
मेरे बस.
keeper.
Villa is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
यार किधर साइड निकल गया भाई.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Batistuta is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kagawa.
फाउल कर रहा है.
Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace. Xavi Alonso can get it clear. It's Totti!
गया ही नहीं भाई बॉल
A
लेने.
routine save.
Totti clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham plays it short. There's the shot!
ओ बच
He
गया
wants
भाई.
to get in on the act here.
Nepal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Ah,
And it's Mendes. Batistuta. And he's found great chance!
बस यार डिफेंड गड़बड़ हो गया.
Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Neymar. Kagawa. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, they've got it again. Now, can they get him away? Beckham. Neymar.
अरे भाई.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Batistuta. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Nice bit of trickery. Not the most accurate pass. Now that's well seen too.
अरे भाई बॉल ले.
Kagawa could try cutting inside here. Isco is the team's great visionary. Ajax are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Isco.
अरे पहले भाई थोड़ा निकलने के लिए रेडी रहे भाई.
And he plays one through.
हाँ.
He is through here. Neymar! Xavi Alonso. Now it's Villa. And here's the chance to counter. It's not an especially good pass, that. And Pele. And he shoots! And he hits the net! Incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Added time.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to
यार
stop.
डेविड विया भाई नहीं
So all square and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now he's got space here. Adams spots it and into. And we've reached half-time. High
लेट्स
octane,
गो
high
भाई
tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
डबल टैप करके भाई लाइक कर देता
Wait a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Now it's Pele. Now it's Palmer. He's got away.
यार फार्मर
Nuno Mendes. Beckham. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, it's a great ball here. Palmer. Isco. Now it's Pele.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now that looks a decent ball. Back into the middle. Palmer!
फार्मर लेट्स गो
Goal! Ajax! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
51 minutes is number 7.
Ajax go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
David Villa. Palmer.
अरे नहीं डेविड विया फार्मर लेटा हुआ था भाई चुतिया सा
Short changes him with that pass. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Beckham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Palmer. He's found a way through. Might be danger here.
अरे फाउल 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 दे भाई भाई फाउल नहीं दिया वाह यार
And it's lofted through here. And back to the keeper they go. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Perez. Neymar. Totti.
Well, it's
क्लियर कर भाई क्या कर रहा था रोदरी वहां पे
application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Mendes gets into some space. Beckham. Lovely feet. And he's in on goal. And this is Batistuta. And the shot!
वाह यार क्लियर नहीं कर पा रहा यार बॉल रखा नहीं भाई वहां पे वो
Of recovery.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
एसेस खिलाए और एक एसेस को करके क्या करेंगे? कितना है? डीएमएफ दे दिया उसमें, जब बल्कि मैं डीप लाइन भी दिया हूँ तब पर भी यार कोई डिफेंड नहीं किया।
Substitution in progress.
Ajax can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Now who's going to be first to this?
आह,
Now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bastoni.
पकड़ लिया भाई वक्त।
Perez. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe.
भाई बॉल निकल लिया यार।
Beckham.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
पहले भाई बॉल लेने जा।
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well
यार
played. That's good running with the ball. And it's Neymar. That's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, good looking ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there.
Shapes to shoot!
सूट्स,
Goal! Ajax! There is a
इसलिए
man
स्पीड वाला
sitting
प्लेयर
at the
जरूरी है
top
भाई।
of his game, and he just knows it. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Oh, shooting chance!
अरे भाई क्लियर करो भाई,
Well, they're
क्लियर
willing to
करो।
take any risks.
Beckham, very much into the last knockings.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's had it nicked away,
लेट्स गो भाई, लेट्स गो।
and that will be it. Ajax have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through
इजी वर्क,
unwaveringly
अच्छा
to win. A great
मैच
performance
चला
by
ये।
any measure. Pele collecting the match ball, and it is his. What a
एक बार
team, a
हाईलाइट में मेरे को
victory
वो
for the
ये लास्ट वाला
Well,
jaws.
गोल
good
देखना है,
defeat.
क्या स्पीड में
Enjoyed
निकला
that,
था।
Jim. Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific
ये तो
win.
पेनल्टी भाई फालतू में चले गया
My
उसको।
thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
ये तो अपना इजी मिल गया था। बैटिस्टूटा, ये तो ओपोनेंट का गोल है। मेरे को लास्ट वाला गोल देखना है। अच्छा गोलरन बनाया था सर्जिनो भाई। ये पहले मारा ना। अच्छा हाँ, ये तो अपना, ये तो इजीली ओपोनेंट का गलती था। क्या आउटसाइड कर मारता है भाई, मजा आ गया। ये पाल्मर का गोल, ये भी अच्छा गोल था, जो लीड लिया था। ये जो लास्ट में इक्वलाइज कर दिया था, डिफेंस सही था। हाँ, ये वाला गोल क्या रन निकालता है भाई, मजा आ गया। ये यहाँ डबल डबल डैश करके जो स्पीड लेता है ना, मजा आ जाता है भाई। एक और खेल लो भाई। एब्सोल्यूट सिनेमा। यस भाई यस। अच्छा गेम था ये। लीड में था साला वो। सर्जिनो के पास अगर स्पीड नहीं होता तो भाई मेरा वो गोल होता ही नहीं भाई। भाई क्या हाल है। बढ़िया है भाई, बढ़िया। बढ़िया हाल है भाई। इस साले ऐसे ऐसी टीम ही हरा देते हैं। न- सबका कंडीशन खराब है लगता है ये तो और फंस गया। डिफेंड में मैं सब्स्टिट्यूट ही नहीं कर पाऊंगा। हैंजी फ्लिक का क्या प्ले स्टाइल है भाई। अरे साला तीन चार पांच डिफेंडर खिला रहा है। भाई गाना बजा दे भाई, बढ़िया सा। इसमें गाना बजाऊंगा तो भाई कॉपीराइट आ जाएगा। टोरेस ले आया, कोई ना। सही है। एफसी बार्सिलोना पैक के पैक ले कि नहीं ब्रदर। अगर तुमको वो हैंजी फ्लिक मैनेजर चाहिए तो ले सकते हो भाई। पोजीशन गेमिंग है, कोई काउंटर है। मैनेजर के लिए लेना है तो ले सकते हो, बाकी प्लेयर का तो कोई जरूरत पड़ता ही नहीं।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Head towards the other side. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And here's Mbappe. Well, that is
ओपोनेंट
commitment to the
ठीक ठाक खेल
cause.
रहा है भाई, ऐसे प्ले थोड़ा ठीक खेलते हैं, बाकी तो जो पैसा लगा रहे तो उतना खास खेलते भी नहीं.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Fermin with the short one. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Palmer. And he was quick to react. James. He slings it in. Otto attempts a clearance. Now it's Villa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quarter of an hour played. Subimendi.
अरे
Ajax are still to register
इसको
a
साला
shot on
डिफेंस
target.
ठीक से करता नहीं है
That's
क्या?
a shot of any type. He won't be happy with that one. Great vision. Subimendi. Palmer. Tries to play it through. Skillfully.
हार जा पहले भाई, खड़ा है वो भी.
And he's on the ball. Now it's Villa, and it's Palmer. Knocks it into space. He has found the way through. Danger is averted.
ठीक से दिया नहीं भाई पास.
James. Torres is herring after that one. Now it's Villa.
हट, गलत पास दे रहा है
I'm
यार.
not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
अरे इसको भाई.
It's Torres. That is a brilliant interception. Rodri. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Chouameni. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish?
ओ बच गया भाई.
Good try. The outcome
ब्रो तू
proves to
लॉन्ग
be
बॉल या
good.
क्विक काउंटर कौन
Well,
सा
he's
खेलता है?
furious
मैं
with
लॉन्ग बॉल
himself, but at
खेलता हूँ.
least the boss is applauding his effort then.
लॉन्ग बॉल खेल रहा हूँ भाई, ये जो मेरा मैनेजर है लॉन्ग बॉल है. लॉन्ग बॉल एंड पोजीशन गेमिंग.
Distributed tidily. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Pele. That has been cut short. Vardiol. And it's Serginho. James.
अरे यार
Here's Chouameni.
खड़ा है भाई वो.
Subimendi. And this is Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Lopez. Played out wide. Played back in. Goes for a shot!
वो क्या डिफेंड है.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's
अरे
Mbappe. Now it's Lopez. And it's Serginho. Now it's Lopez. Oh, important interception. Palmer. Now it's Villa. Now that's well seen too. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
कैसा है यार
Traumeri. And the shot!
वाह,
Goal! There is the breakthrough. It was a great finish. He put it away
गलत
with
पास भी हो रहा है मेरे
poised,
से
dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
There will be 1
Palmer.
minute added
Now
time.
it's Villa. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's an inviting-looking ball, that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any
And
points
now,
for
to
stating
all
the
members
obvious,
of the
Peter, but
crowd,
thankfully
I'd like
this is
to
still
ask you
very
to join me
savable.
in
Keep
wishing
things
our
simple,
birthday
keep
boy
the
a very
intensity high,
special
and hope
birthday.
for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, there's a probing ball. Ambitious ball here. And that is as far as they're going to go. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that's another good win of the ball.
अरे इसको भाई
And it's Churman.
सामने आता है ब्लॉक करने तब पर भी नहीं बैठा
Mbappe aims beyond the defence. Palmer.
बार बार भाई
And it's Lopez. Isco is always looking to break lines. Traumeri. James. He's having a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
James. Well read, nice interception. Ajax still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break.
The attendance for
Ajax
this match
really
was
are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a
50,913.
matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's one-on-one, shoots!
अबे भाई
Oh, has another
लेट्स
goal!
गो भाई वो बाहर में लग गया साला
Ajax are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
After 64 minutes is number 11, David Villa.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Isco. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Villa. Now, can they get him away? And the finish!
फिनिश
Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Ajax get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
अरे
I
यार
thought that when the last
ओलोंजो
one went in.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
डिफेंड में भाई किसको चेंज करूं?
Substitution for Ajax. Number 6, Isco. Number 7,
Ajax
Armour.
do have options
Number
available on the
14,
bench if they want to go that way.
Number 16,
Chouameni.
Rodri.
Ajax
Coming on the
have
field,
hit a quick-fire
number
double
9,
here and are 2-1
Number
up.
27,
What a comeback.
Serginho.
David Villa
Number
might just make
17,
this.
Beckham. Number 5,
And it's Otto.
Makelele.
Threads one in. Half an hour gone in the second half. Torres. And here's Lopez.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well played and well cleared.
And here's shapes to shoot. Cleared without hesitation. Koundé cuts out the pass. James. And it's Chouameni. Hazard
Ah,
free kick for that.
फाउल कैसे दे रहा है?
Quickly taken. Otto. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's been slipped through. He's beaten the... There's the shot!
ओह गलती किया यार.
And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter.
बस यार
Just a shame
गलती
the
कर
finish
दिया
let
मैं.
him down.
हक.
Nicely aimed pass. David Villa. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Ajax can really think about the precious seconds
अरे
left
अरे
on
अरे
the
अरे.
clock. No need to overly commit now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Azar. And he's managed to get rid. Serginho. Not the most accurate pass. So that's it.
चलो भाई जीत गए.
It's all over. Ajax have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. David Villa claiming the Man of the Match award,
Just a quick
and
request
there is
today for
very
everybody
little
to
room for
please
argument.
kindly remove any cars parked on the road
Well, how
outside
will we
the
look
stadium.
back on that?
जल्दी से जल्द लाइक कर दो भाई. ओपोनेंट अच्छा है भाई, ओपोनेंट अच्छा है। भाई ये तू क्या कर रहा है भाई, ये क्या कर रहा है? मतलब ये गोल मारने नहीं देगा क्या? काउंटर टारगेट खेलेगा लगता है, ज्यादा काउंटर टारगेट करेगा। 3 CMF, 1 DMF, 3 सेंटर बैक। नेस्टा है, नेस्टा तो भाई उसका भी बाप है, कैनवारो का भी बाप है, पर डबल बूस्टर नहीं है। चेंज कर दिया क्या अपन इन्फॉर्मेशन? अबे भाई, बिट्स कर्लर मारेगा मुझे जहां तक लग रहा है।
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for the run. David Villa in acres of space out wide.
अरे डेविड विया भाई, कहाँ बॉल ले गया?
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Shoots!
शूट्स।
Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top
अरे भाई
technique.
बॉल ले लेता, रोक क्यों नहीं पा रही यार
Into a
बॉल?
significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pele. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, facing up to his
हाँ
adversary.
खड़ा हो
This
गया
is
ये।
a formidable matchup.
ये बिट्स कर्लर
Messi.
मारेगा मेरे को जहां तक लग रहा
He has a look up.
है। वाह, सामने खड़े हैं साले के।
Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pele might just make this. Driving forward. Thuram
फाउल
demonstrating his
फाउल
defensive
फाउल नहीं
quality.
दिया.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Gerrard. Ajax leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Xavi Alonso, he's picked his way through. Bergomi calmly anticipates.
तो डिफेंडर अच्छा अच्छा है भाई.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, they can break here. Rodri. Now it's Pele. Palmer. That is a brilliant interception. Kagawa. And it's Messi. Vieira. Son Heung-min. Looking for options for Messi!
ओह बच गया भाई. अच्छा निकल बन गया.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. A heavy
और मैं भी
challenge.
उसी में घुस रहा हूँ भाई.
It's Iniesta. Played out wide. Palmer.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to play it through, and he was quick to react. Iniesta. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he's not
फाउल
been
दैट्स फाउल
awarded as
भाई.
a foul.
हाँ
Great
क्या कर रहे
challenge,
हैं.
timed to perfection. Great vision. He's through here. And this is Iniesta. Son Heung-min. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Pele. He's a sharp little
चल डेविड भी है भाई यार इसका.
neatly clipped into space.
आ,
It looked as though that
अरे
might lead to something quite
पहले
promising,
भाई.
but it turned out that that was not the case. And he cuts out the supply. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Ajax leading 1-0 at the break.
चेंज कर दिया है ओपोनेंट.
And the action is back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some
बस
free-flowing football. Albert Ferrer to Gerrard. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Messi aims beyond the defence. It's Kagawa!
अरे भाई क्या
Well,
हो रहा
he's
है भाई
managed to get it all
लैग भी
wrong.
हो रहा है मेरा
Not
प्लेयर
very
सब
good running that.
नेटवर्क
Always
स्ट्रेंथ
going to
बहुत
have
कम है
chances with that kind of movement. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
अरे ले भाई
Nesta.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
हाँ कहाँ दिया भाई
Isco, can he get on the end of this? He is through here. Kagawa.
काफी लैग भी होने
It's
लग गया है
Gerrard.
जीतना है भाई मैच
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
वाह फार्मर
Vieira.
Mendes spots it and intercepts. Ajax are ahead here by what is still the only goal. He's having a go.
ओ बच गया भाई
Gave that ample
लैग क्यों हो
opportunity.
रहा है यार गलत
Yeah,
टाइम
it
पे
didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
देख ना भाई मैच मेरे नेटवर्क स्ट्रेंथ बहुत कम है यार हारूं भाई मैच बहुत लैग
Nesta.
होगा
And it's Gerrard. Opts for safety. Played towards the other side.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Almost an hour gone. Nesta.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
ले भाई
And he's forced to go back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Vieira. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too
अरे
early
पहले
to
दौड़
settle
भाई
into that
डिफेंडर
process
उसके
just
भाई
now.
क्या करूं मैं उसका डिफेंडर को
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Son Heung-min. Otto does really well to
यार
read
फाउल कर
this.
दे यार मैं कहाँ फाउल किया
Son Heung-min having a look.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Decent enough try. Nesta. And it's Gerrard. Couldn't squeeze it through. David Villa has found the net here, of course.
लैग भाई अभी तक मेरा
He's
नेटवर्क
ruffled a
स्ट्रेंथ
few
सही नहीं हुआ
feathers, but well dealt with. Albert Ferrer. And Iniesta. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Messi. Takes a shot! Oh, what has happened here? That's a decent clearance. Good chance here! And he's there to clear it. And he thumps it clear. He can get that clear. And they can
वाह
counter here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well timed, excellent interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Iniesta, some really good ball movement. Son Heung-min! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
9. Gerrard. Numero 11. Messi. Numero 23.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Lasciano il campo per
That's going to go a long
il
way.
numero 10. Il
And that's
numero
been won
14.
straight back.
Juan Sebastian Veron.
Out to the left
Il
it
numero
goes.
20.
Figo.
Il numero 32.
Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori. Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Let's go, bhai.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a
क्या ही
ride.
खेल रहा था भाई वो.
David Villa picking up the man of the
उसका
match
अच्छा
award.
डिफेंडर था,
No
उससे ज्यादा गोल
surprise
खाया
there.
मैं तो उसको ही मारता है.
So Jim, how do you
कौन भाई लोग लाइक करते चलो सब. लेकिन खुद से पूछ रहे हो या भाई से. तो लॉन्ग ऑफ काउंटर. अरे भाई वो मेरे से पूछ रहा है कौन सा प्ले स्टाइल है मेरा टीम. अबे भाई अच्छा ओपोनेंट अच्छा खेलता है भाई, देख के समझ आ गया. भले ही लो स्ट्रेंथ वाला है बट डिवीजन 2 पहुंच चुका है. नहीं, लो स्ट्रेंथ वाला नहीं है भाई, करके रखा है। दोनों मेंडिस क्यों खराब कंडीशन में है भाई? आ गया ना अपना टाइम पे, देखा है? मैसी को ही रहने देते हैं, देखते हैं क्या होता है।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Raul. That's been cut out, well played. Deftly away. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Neymar. Knocks it into space. Played it. Chance! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how
आजा
to
भाई पहले।
counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now it's Pele.
अरे लैग हो रहा है भाई,
There's
लैग
some
हो
great
रहा है।
running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Well, that looks a... Goes for a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Rodri with the clearance. Son Heung-min looks to get on the end of this. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all... Goes for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rodri. Now it's Messi. Pele knocks it out wide, looking for the run. Messi is
आठ
in
मैसी
good position out wide.
पहले भाई कहाँ पास दिया वो कमान अरे इसको भाई पास दे दो
Ajax so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And he's intervened well there. And here's Son Heung-min. Now it's Dembele. Oh, super ball. A puck to Son! Now it's Villa. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
डिफेंडर है इसका अच्छा यार
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ajax looking to pass their way through. Looking to play him in. No, that's been intercepted. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And this is
Offside.
referee rightly gives him offside. Tries to play it through. Isco. Saliba. And it's Messi.
मैसी
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. He's free, he has got space. Opts to play it back. Great chance! They would have been quick to
वाह भाई
recover this.
कैसे बचा है भाई मेरा
And
प्लेयर
that has been clubbed away. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Son Heung-min, and he's managed to get free. It's... Oh! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent enough try. Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's been taken short. And that is expertly dealt with. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? And he's cut it out. Son Heung-min!
भाई क्लियर नहीं हो रहा है यार
Japan! A goal at a really telling moment. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Japan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a
अब
defensive
लैग भी होने
situation
लग
into
गया
a
क्या
goal,
बात
and
है
it's very impressive.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team
There will be
talks.
1 minute
One has
at
got
a
to tone
time.
it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Nicely spread. Messi could try cutting inside. Real chance!
रियल चांस लेट्स गो पहले
A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'd
How
like
would you
to draw
review
your
the first
attention to
half?
the screen
well,
right
both
now for
sides would have
information on
expected
our
a
shuttle bus
closely
service.
fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so we're off again. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Pele. And he shoots!
अरे पहले कहाँ मारा भाई लैग
Decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a
नहीं
chance.
यार इजी गोल था यार ऊपर से लैग भी भाई लैग की वजह से ही गलत मारा है यार
Played into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass is just off target.
देखा पेनल्टी
Whistle's gone. Now then. Ajax really could have done without this. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. That is
बचा
one
लिया
save from
लेट्स
Kerr.
गो
And that's a poor penalty.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do.
पहले क्या
Japan
किया भाई वहां
have
पे
their second corner now. And this is Son Heung-min. And he was alert to it. And he's there to get it away. Looking for a runner. Now he's got space here. Baresi kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. Raul. And this is Son Heung-min. Well, that's pretty
रेड
clear.
रेड
It is
रेड
a
दे भाई
foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well,
नहीं
it was deliberate, it was
येलो दे
cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Dembele! Japan have their third corner. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Park Ji-sung's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Baresi. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played. Baresi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Pele. Pele. And a shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And again.
हाँ भाई कौन है गोलकीपर
This
भाई
looks sharp. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the
अरे
keeper's very relieved.
वो ना लैग हो रहा है भाई इसलिए नहीं मार पाया
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Isco. Rodri
इसको
does well to get it back. Saliba. And it's Neymar. Oh, what a mistake. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
वाह भाई
It's a
क्या बच
decent
रहे हैं
clearance. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played, well played. Cleared without complication.
Wow.
Substitution for Japan, number 14, Sol Heung-min. Coming on to replace him is number 9,
Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Neymar with the short one. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ajax have the chance to go the other way. This is it then, now or never. And there's the shot!
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
क्या मार रहा है भाई, पास दे देता उससे कभी.
Odo has a look and plays it forward. Nice interception, well timed.
आहा.
Quality ball. Tries to pass it through. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. That's really well manoeuvred. That's Park Ji-sung. David Villa. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He is through here. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
ऑफसाइड. अरे भाई ऑफसाइड नहीं दिया है.
Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Japan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Villa. And the
क्या
referee
लास्ट
brings
मिनट
it to
भी.
a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. And they...
डिवीजन 2 चले जाता यार. क्या खेल रहे हो तुम लोग? हेलो।
अबे छी।
क्या खेल रहे हो भाई?
अरे भाई 1v1 कर रहे हैं हम। रुको अगला फिर कोऑप खेलते हैं अगर खेलना है
तो अब अभी कोई है नहीं।
अरे भाई बॉल लेके बाहर।
जल्दी 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 दे।
कितना मिनट बाकी है?
अभी तो हाफ टाइम।
क्या भाई।
कौन जीत रहे?
102 रेटेड प्लेयर बाय द वे। भाई टॉरेस क्या मिस किया यार।
मेरा लैग हो रहा है।
आहा। मैं तो पार्टी में हूँ यार आज नहीं खेलूंगा मैं आज मतलब साल की 1-2 बार वाली होगी हाँ हाँ। आज आज हाँ आज साल की दूसरी वाली होगी।
क्या?
पता नहीं चैट पढ़ रहा था
हाँ
डिस्कॉर्ड की।
दवा साले की।
कुंडे आई सी। अरे जाना।
क्या करूं मैं? डिवीजन खेलूं?
हाँ खेलो खेलो। अरे भाई लैग माय गॉड।
कौन जीत कौन रहा है उसे?
ड्रॉ
ड्रॉ
चल रहा
चल
है।
रहा है अभी।
कितना गया? 0-0?
नहीं
1-1।
1-1। 0-0 कभी नहीं हो सकता अपने में। कोई ना कोई तो डिफरेंस में हग ही देता है।
भूल हो रही। This match has been deemed an unfinished match. अरे क्या हुआ भाई जी? Enemy outright team precise on top of cross from whom players can be used during some interception after passing around 5 to dash will stop running and reverse sharply in central direction. The enemy didn't pass and shoot after the trying several distances. ओपोनेंट का ठीक ठाक है प्लेयर भाई, अच्छा खेलेगा थोड़ा।
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa.
डेविड विया, अरे भाई, अरे क्या हो रहा है डेविड विया का? गेम लैग हो रहा है क्या?
A throw.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Xavi Alonso simply refused to be outdone there. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that is expertly dealt with. Messi.
मेसी भाई
It's knocked
कंट्रोल कर
down,
बॉल।
but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Isco. David Villa.
डेविड विया, नहीं भाई क्या
Who do
कर
you
रहा
think
है?
this turns on, Jim?
It's hard to overlook someone with the talent of this guy, Randall Kolo Muani.
वाह भाई,
Okay, face to face with the keeper.
बहुत बढ़िया।
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. Now, can they get him away?
इसको
Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? He's being urged to shoot. He slings. He's got goal. Goal, Milan! And Milan have the lead. It
साला
was
कैसा डिफेंस
wonderfully efficient.
स्ट्राइकर है भाई।
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and
इसको ले
played
आया
it
भाई अब।
terrifically.
मार्किंग किया हूँ तब पर भी भाई।
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Timber.
Ajax really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash...
Oh, terrible pass.
वाह कैसा पास दे रहा है पहले।
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, super ball.
नहीं 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 नहीं।
Timber.
Milan really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Xavi Alonso. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Shapes to
यार कैंसिल करना था।
Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Xavi Alonso looking to play him in. David Villa! He can get that clear. Now it's Villa. Oh, cracking ball.
अरे पहले भाई मारेगा कब
Playing
भाई,
it
कब
safe
मारेगा
and
भाई?
simple.
Well, that has not gone well. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Pele. Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Kolomuani. Azar. Great vision. Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. He's found a way through. And it's Isco. And this is Pele.
पहले
And that's left him
इसको
in his pants. Goes down, but nothing given. Threads one in. And this is Pele. And he welcomes it in. Xabi Alonso. And this is... And he shoots!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Xabi Alonso plays it short. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodri. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Pele. In with the challenge. Schneider. And it's Messi. And he's surging through. And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And this is Pele.
पास भाई
Because
पास.
he was under pressure.
Here's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Ajax really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Tries to pass it through. And that is a little undercooked. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Messi. Ruben Neves. Messi. Now it's Pele. Pacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Isco. For Xavi Alonso. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the shot!
अबे भाई मार यार. क्या हो रहा है?
And he's had it nicked away. And it's Xavi Alonso. Good running, strong and purposeful. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Chance again? No.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Milan have their second corner now. That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Pele. Oh, it's Pele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He looks so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
Physical challenge. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Messi. David Villa.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Now it's Villa. Ruben Neves cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. He takes a shot! And yes, it's there! back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22. Schneider.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he thumps it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Villa. Serginho. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run, and he cuts out the supply. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Foot in. It could be in here. David Villa. Pele! Goal! Ajax! And the comeback is complete. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 95.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but...
And the finish!
वाह भाई,
It's a goal! They're level!
ये लिंकअप प्ले भाई ना.
Thrice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
David Villa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Ajax clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Big chance! Goal! Ajax! And they get themselves in front!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Ajax go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now it's Villa. Now it's Villa. It's a really well-measured ball.
अरे देना नहीं
Ajax
चाहिए था यार.
really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Tacho gets over and intercepts. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, perfect. Tries a shot!
वाह यार.
Oh, taken with style. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball. Well, he's made it. Pele!
Penalty,
Right
penalty,
on the edge of the penalty area. What
penalty.
happens
Let's
here?
go.
Ajax, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. He's beaten the keeper.
अरे भाई
The post.
गोल नहीं हुआ.
And that has been clubbed away.
भाई ये स्क्रिप्ट मत दो यार.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Villa. Fermin.
नहीं
We're
भाई.
done. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round.
कितना मैच चल रहा है? कितना टाइम हुआ तुम लोग का?
अरे भाई हम वैलो खेलने जा रहे हैं.
अच्छा वेलो.
यस, कल खेलते हैं. ठीक, गुड नाइट.
कल आते हैं भाई लाइव. आज के लिए इतना ही.